This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, along with our co-host, Shelley Brown, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. Shelley and I are also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. And with us in studio now, we have Steve Schauer from New American Funding. I know that you wanted to bring some education to our listeners about the Home is Possible and some of the changes that they've had in the program. First of all, Home is Possible. Let's explain that to everyone once again, what that is.
So that's a down payment assistance program.
It's from the state of Nevada.
It's from the state of Nevada, out last year. It's been out a full year now. And it will help people with a percentage of the down payment, money towards the down and or closing costs.
Right.
And let's think of the theory of this. A down payment assistance is for someone who does not have the ability to save the down payment and or income restrictions and everything like that. So it's a limited income. Normal are about the $55,000 to $60,000 range. This Home is Possible has a income limit of $95,500 a year.
It's
wow.
huge.
It's gigantic. Yeah, it's really big there.
So what's the changes? What's new? What's changed in the
So they lowered
program?
the percentage to a homeowner from 4% down to 3%.
So they were giving you 4%, now they'll only give you 3%
Correct.
Towards your down payment.
Towards your down payment, except they've also lowered the closing costs or the cost of the program by a full 1% also.
So they used to give you 4 but charge you 1.
Correct.
Now they're just going to give you 3 and not charge you the 1.
Correct. Okay. Exactly.
That's great. And you can use this with FHA or VA?
Or VA or conventional, all 3 programs.
Okay.
The FHA obviously goes up to the loan limit of $287,500.
Right.
The VA and conventional will go up to a $400,000. So if you think about that, that's $12,000 towards your down payment.
And when you say debt to income ratio, because I know people get very, very confused about that. When you count, I know you're counting my gross income, but when you're counting my debts, are you counting my minimum payment on my credit cards, the whole thing I owe on my credit cards? What counts?
That's a great question. So it's the minimum payment. So when we think of debt, first off, we use gross monthly income. So if you're making, I'll use example, $60,000 a year, you're at $5,000 a month. Okay. Before taxes, before anything's deducted, use that gross monthly income. Then it's any debts that are going to show to us on a credit report. So we're not going to use your insurance for your car, your health insurance bill, your cell phone bill. We're not using any of that. That's why
utilities?
No utilities,
Okay.
nothing. We're only using your major debts: car payment, credit card payments, student loans, child support, and alimony.
Gotcha.
Those major 4 debts are what we're going to really use in your debt ratio.
There's also another program out there that's a little bit scary to some people, but let's talk about it because they think this was the problem, but it wasn't really the problem. There's these 2-1 buy downs. Tell me about that.
So the 2-1 buy down is a great option for somebody that wants to ease into the payment.
Right.
So your first year, let's just use this for an example. Rates are roughly in the 4.25%. Let's just use 4.25 for example.
We're not quoting a rate.
We're not quoting a rate, but we're just using
in
general. Your first year would be 2.25. Your second year would be 3.25, and then years 3 through 30 would be the 4.25%.
So it's capped off. It's not going to keep going up.
So that's 2-1. First year, it's down 2%. Second year, there's 2-1. Second year, it's down 1%.
And
then it's fixed.
Then it's fixed. And it's essentially a fixed payment throughout the whole time, but it's a way to ease into that.
Right.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with hosts Harvey Blankfeld and Shelley Brown. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.